Ciao YouTube, I'm Napoleon Duke, and today I bring you a Prussia versus France commentary video. I'm in command of the Prussians, while my opponent is in command of the French, and my army is composed by 5 squadrons of Lancers, which I'm just gonna, 3 of which I'm gonna suicide against these gaseous cheval. We're gonna run all of them. I have also 5 companies of Prussian Fusiliers, sorry for this lag, 5 companies of Musketeers, 2 companies of Foot Guard, 2 batteries of Horse Artillery, and my general staff, which is somewhere. Here he is. This battle didn't start good for me because the French got better artillery, they got the howitzers and artillery à pied, so they were winning the artillery exchange. They also got some voltigeurs, I believe they got 2 companies of them, they are hidden right now. They have lots of guard units. We have 1 company of the old guard, 1 company of the young guard, this grenadiers of the line, fusiliers, this elite line infantry regiment, Swiss foot, more Swiss foot, and Swiss foot again. So lots of elite units. And you also got this general staff. So here I'm gonna lose the rest of my cav, besides for 1 unit, which is gonna survive because I will retreat it. Because the French cavalry was much better than mine. Here you can see is gaseous cheval suiciding. Oh no, they're not suiciding in fact, because I wasn't looking at this set of battle at the moment. I was busy here trying to save my cav, sorry for this horrible lag. And I formed my guard and my line infantry into square to get a shot at these grenadier cheval. And since I was looking here, my man kept moving to reposition and just got and just struck these gaseous cheval, and we're gonna go into a melee with them. Luckily that's my foot guards, and they're pretty good in a melee. You may also have noticed that these howitzer shells didn't touch these guys. I'm winning. Probably he wasn't looking as well because he's just keeping his guards cheval still. I won the fight against his carabiners, but he retreated his Polish Guard Lancers. Here I destroyed his gaseous cheval, and I believe this is the moment I noticed what happened here around. Now I'm basically moving forward to everything I got, and he's shooting my general. I tried to retreat, but he runs away as well. And now I said, oh, I'm more fucked than before, because no artillery, no general, and no cavalry besides this unit, which luckily was almost at full strength. And he has all of his infantry intact, all of his artillery. He still have his Polish Guard Lancers and these dragoons. And speaking of the dragoons, he was moving them towards my infantry here on the flank, so I form into square, and for some unknown reason he still charges them head on. Not a good idea, in fact. I also send in my lancers, but I think these dragoons are gonna run away well before they connect. Oh, no, in fact they will not. Now they're gonna run away. So I rush forward with my infantry. His voltigeurs come out. And my light infantry is quite good, one of the best in the game, but these voltigeurs are protected by stakes, and he also has these artillery firing at me grape shots. Here I am moving forward to get some flanking shots. His infantry is moving Swiss foot to counter me, but I guess the first shot against this man. I get the first shot against this man. Here, as you can see, my morale is dropping. These fusiliers are gonna run in a matter of seconds. And here sends forward is elite infantry, is line infantry, and grenadiers and guard. And the closer the old guard gets to my man, the more my morale drops. Here he charges in with his Polish Guard Lancers for some reason. Not the smartest move to charge with cavalry, a square of guards. In fact, you will lose this unit. And well, as you can see, pretty much everything I have is running right now. And I thought about just typing GG and quitting the battle. Luckily I didn't do so. And instead I thought, well, let's play this to the end. And I tried to put up a fight. I kept with my flanking maneuver on this left flank. And here I just try to stand the longest as possible. In any case, here I'm holding. And here I am moving back my Fusiliers and shifting my Lancers to get this Grenadiers flank. Here, thanks to my foot guards, which boost my morale, I am holding the ground. And here I charge the flank of this Grenadier column.
Our men are running.
I do some damage, then retreat. And then I send these two companies in melee against these Grenadiers, while moving back my Fusiliers and preparing my Lancers to a last charge. This will actually be quite effective, because these Grenadiers get charged from all sides, and also by cav. As you can see, their numbers start to drop, and their morale is going quite low, so they run away. And I didn't notice that, right in this moment. I will notice this in a few moments, that almost all my units came back from routing. So, while instead his units who ran away will keep running through all the game. I tried to get my units back into a line, and I managed to do so, because for some reason he's moving elsewhere. So I get a shot against these Fusiliers, and I will get some shots against these elite infantry as well. I was moving my line infantry, my Lancers on this flank to help these foot guards, but then I thought, what the hell, I need to hold this flank if I want to do something. He rushes in with his general staff, and I didn't notice that. So he's gonna get some kills, but I will kill his general in return. And here he charges in with his elite infantry against my musketeers, and the poor bastards are just not gonna stand for it. I sent in my Lancers, however, but they were far away as you saw, so they will not come in time. And this was a bad timing, because I believe I'm gonna shoot some of my men, but I also shot some of his men, and now these guys are gonna run, and his general died, and his general staff is running away. So as you can see, I actually managed to hold this flank. Here I am moving my men back into a line of battle, and then I will move my surviving unit of skirmishers as well, because I noticed that, yeah, you saw, I have 3 units of skirmishers left out of 5, and 4 companies, 5 counting this, of line infantry out of 7, which is really great, especially considering the situation. I sent my Lancers to get his cannons, because I did not want to leave artillery to him. Artillery could have made him to win the battle, actually, because it will have lowered my morale, which is already low enough, having no general and the like. And so basically I am going to do this slowly, calmly, because I don't want my men to run and lose morale. I'm concentrating my forces here, waiting for the French to come forward. As you can see, he's left with his young guard and his old guard. These are his 2 best units, actually. And I was particularly preoccupied by this old guard, because the old guard has this huge fear aura, which basically means it comes close to your lines, your morale drops everywhere, and everybody starts running for no apparent reason. And this is probably the reason for my mass rout in the middle phase of a battle. Here we are. As you can see, it was a close battle, very close, but I managed to win thanks to my brave Prussians who came back from routing. So good game to my opponent. I'm not gonna try to pronounce his name, and thank you for watching. Ciao ragazzi!